delivering quality education, expanding access to learning. The official TV-based instruction of Tagum City. This is Tagum City Division's DepEd TV Tana.
I feel the heat right over my skin. I see the light right over the sun. I hear the sound everywhere around me. We'll learn it light and sound, sparks of energy. Faster! I feel the heat right over my skin. Did you enjoy the song, kids? Well, the song is all about heat, light, and sound. Yes, you heard it right. And these are the things that we are going to learn today. So kids, are you ready to learn new things today? Great job! Come on, let's explore the amazing world of science. Hi kids, how's your day? Was the song good? Did I sing it right? Well, thank you kids. I do really hope that you liked it. I sang that song because today we will be learning about heat, light, and sound. Are you excited? Great! I am very glad to be with you today and be part of your learning adventure in exploring the wonders of science world. I am Teacher Clarife and I will be journeying with you today for another exciting learning adventure. Are you ready for today's science exploration, kids? Let's go! If you touch a radiator or something hot object, what would you feel? Have you ever thought about what it would be like to live without light? How good are you when it comes to basic knowledge of sound? How it is produced and how it travels? Well, these are the questions that you are going to answer as we go along with our lesson for today. Now, let me check if you're all ready. Do you have with you your pen, your notebook, and your learning module? Great! If all are set and ready, let's start our learning adventure. For today's learning adventure, you will be able to describe how heat, light, and sound travel. Specifically, you will learn to define heat, light, and sound. Describe how heat, light, and sound travels. And demonstrate understanding on how heat, light, and sound produce. Can you still recall your previous lesson in Quarter 3, Module 2? Yes, it is about force exerted by magnets. Magnetism is a force all around us. Magnets exert a force of attraction on anything that is made of iron, steel, nickel, or cobalt. Let's go back to the lesson you had in Quarter 3, Module 2 for a short review by finding 5 different objects that can be found at home. Are you ready, kids? Let's go! Wow! We're finally inside the house! Kids, can you help me find 5 different things inside this house? Great! Now, let's first look and find some objects and let's try to identify if it is magnetic or non-magnetic object. Are you ready? Let's begin! Do you see what I see, kids? Good job! Yes, it is a spoon. Is it magnetic or non-magnetic? Correct! A spoon is magnetic object. How about the second object? Yes, it is a pencil. And what do you think a pencil is? Excellent! A pencil is non-magnetic object. How about this one? What do you think is this? Yes, correct. It is a book. Is it magnetic or non-magnetic object? Correct. Book is non-magnetic object. How about this one? What do you think is this? Good job. It is a coin. And what do you think a coin is? Is it magnetic or non-magnetic? Perfect! A coin is a magnetic object. Oh, I guess there's only one object left. What do you think is this? Yes, it is a nail. Is it magnetic or non-magnetic object? Great job, kids! A nail is a magnetic object. Thank you for your quick responses, kids. It only proves that you really learned a lot from your previous lesson. Keep it up! Did you enjoy our handling activity, kids? Me too. I am happy to know that you learned a lot from your previous lesson. So what are we waiting for? Come on! Join me as we enter the world of science exploration. What comes into your mind when you see these words? Heat, light, and sound. Are they important to us? Do you know what they mean? Well, let's try to check if you do have prior knowledge about our lesson for today by answering this activity. Are you ready? Let's begin!
Directions. Read the sentences carefully. Write your answer on your notebook. You will be given 5 seconds to answer each item. Number 1. Which action can transfer the greatest amount of heat? A. Rubbing your hand. B. Drying of clothes. C. Burning of wood. And D. Lighting of candle. Your timer starts now. Time is up. What is your answer? Good job! It's letter C, burning of wood. Number 2, it refers to the passing of light through some materials. A. Translucent. B. Refraction. C. Reflection. Or D. Transmission. Time is up. What is your answer? Wow, amazing! You got it right. The correct answer is letter D, transmission. Number 3, sound energy produced by vibrating objects. What is produced when an object vibrates? A. Sound waves. B. Bunches and groups. C. Unpredictable patterns. Or D. A side-to-side pattern. Time is up! What is your answer? Excellent! The correct answer is letter A, sound waves.
Were you able to answer the activity? That's great! I'm pretty sure that you are now ready for our exciting learning adventure. Oh, it's too hot! What kind of place is this? Do you know where am I now? Yes, you're right. I'm in the middle of a desert. It's really hot here. I'm so thirsty. I need water. Help! Somebody! Oh, there's a shiny thing over there. Let me check it. Oh, it is just a shiny rock. Ouch! Ouch! It's too hot! I guess I'm gonna stay here forever. No! Wait, let's not waste our time. Let's learn about heat before I collapse.
Kids, do you know what is heat? Heat is a thermal energy that transfers from an object with a high temperature to an object with a lower temperature. When an object or substance is heated, the particles of that object are affected. Heat can come from electricity and burning fuels. Wood, coal, fertilizer, petroleum, and natural gas are examples of natural fuels. Charcoal, gasoline, kerosene, alcohol, and liquefied gas are examples of artificial fuels. People used heat in many ways. They use heat such as drying things, cooking, drying clothes, and even running plants. In an industry, heat is used to process foods and to melt and mold metals. It makes us feel warm. It also helps in maintaining your body temperature. It enables your heart and lungs to carry on circulation and respiration. When a chemical substance combines with oxygen, the process is called oxidation. Oxidation inside your body produces heat. The reason why our body produces heat and the reason why our body has a warm temperature. It enables your heart and lungs to carry on circulation and respiration.
Do you know that heat can move from one object to another in 3 different ways? Yes, it can travel through conduction, convection, or radiation.
Conduction is the direct transfer of heat through matter by direct contact particles. A substance or material that allows heat transfer through it easily is called a conductor. Metals are good conductors of heat. A material that does not conduct heat well is called an insulator. Glass, wood, rubber, plastic, and cloth are good examples of an insulator. Convection is the heat transfer in liquids and gases as particles circulate in currents. This transfer of energy causes warm substances to rise and cool once they sink. In heat transfer by convection, the particles in a liquid or gas speed up as they are heated. That causes the particles to move apart when the substances become lighter. As the heated substances rise, the heavier substances move down. These currents exchange heat through this movement. Radiation is the transfer of heat through space in the form of waves. The heat we receive from the fire blaze is radiant heat. Radiant heat travels as waves through space.
Kids, did you understand now what is heat and how it moves or transfer from one object to another? Great! But before we move on to the next topic, please, can anybody get me out from here? Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Hello?
Yes, Teacher Clarife. Don't worry. We will send private jet to get you out from this very hot desert. I can't be there. I am now in the space station. Just wait a minute. Goodbye.
Thanks for saving me, computer. Today, we will help the kids learn more about light.
Okay, Teacher Clarife. Let's begin.
If you are facing the wall, you cannot see what is on the other side. Light reflected off because it is obstructed by the wall and prohibits you to see what is behind it. When light hits an object's surface, it bounces off at different angles and scatters. You will see the object because light has scattered off and entered your eyes. Sometimes, when light hits the object, it is absorbed. The light that is being absorbed is transformed into heat.
To understand light further, we must study how it interacts with different objects. Optics is the branch of science that study refraction, reflection, absorption, and transmission of light.
Refraction refers to the bending of light as it passes through different materials. For example, the pen in a glass of water appears bent because the different parts of the materials interact with light. The parts of the pen that is not dipped in water interact with the water. Light moves faster in the air than in water. This is the reason why the pen looks bent. Reflection is when light bounces off an object. If the surface is smooth and shiny, like glass, water, or polished metal, the light will reflect at the same angle as it hit the surface. Some objects with uneven surfaces reflect light in a scattered way. Absorption refers to materials taking in of light and not reflecting it. When we look at things, the color that we see is the light which reflected from the object. For example, if we look at a red apple, it reflects red and absorbs or takes in all the colors but red. Transmission refers to the passing of light through some materials. For example, when light passed through a glass window, it is transmitted to the other side.
Objects that allow the most of the light to pass through them are transparent. Glass and some plastics are transparent. Objects that allow some light to pass through them are translucent. You cannot see objects clearly through this material because they blur the light that passes through them. There are also objects that do not allow light to pass through them, such as concrete walls. These are opaque. Wood, metal, and clay are some examples of opaque objects. So kids, is it clear to you now what is light and how it travels so fast that we cannot even use our watches to measure its speed? Amazing, right? Computer, can you bring me back to Earth? I want to teach the kids about sound. Please bring me to MPCA's Pilot TV studio.
Okay, Teacher Clarife. Ready for teleportation?
It's so cool here. I can hear different sounds. Oh, I like this one. Let me try pressing it. Oh no, it creates a very loud sound. No, I don't like it. How about this one? Oh, It's so relaxing, just so good for my ears. What do you know about sound, kids? Sound is like heat and light. It is a form of energy. Sound energy is produced by vibrating objects.
When an object vibrates, sound waves are produced. Sound waves can carry vibrations through a medium. This result is the transfer of energy collected in the vibrations. Unlike light, sound needs a medium like gases, solids, or liquids to travel through. The speed at which sound travels depends on the medium. Sound travels faster through most solids and liquids than air. Sound travels fastest in solids because the particles of solids are close to one another. Sounds that are sharp have a high pitch. Those that do not have a low pitch. High-pitched sounds are produced when the object that makes the sound vibrate very fast. Low-pitched sounds are produced when the object that makes the sound vibrates slowly. Some sounds are loud and others are soft. The softness or loudness of a sound is called volume. The loudness of the sound refers to its intensity. Sounds that have high intensity are loud. The sound of thunder, the noise made by a helicopter, and the music from a rock concert are examples of loud sounds. The rustling of leaves and your friend's whispers to you are an example of a soft sound. A sound with high intensity is not the same as a sound with a high pitch. A sound with a low pitch can have high intensity. The intensity of a sound can be measured in decibels. Your ears can be hurt by sounds that are louder than 100 decibels. Aside from pitch and loudness, the sound is also characterized by frequency. Frequency is the number of vibrations the source makes or the receiver receives per second. The higher the frequency, the higher is the pitch of the sound produced or received.
Did you understand our discussion, kids? Great! Now you learned about sounds and how sound waves are produced. Now, let's check if you really understood the discussion by answering this activity.
Directions. Identify the following illustrations below, whether if it is refraction, reflection, absorption, and transmission of light. Write your answers on your notebook. You will be given 30 seconds to answer this. And your timer starts now. Time is up! Did you get all the correct answers, kids? Great job! Do you want more? Let's have another one. Directions. Write HI if it is high intensity and LI if it is low intensity of a sound. You will be given 30 seconds to answer this, and your timer starts now. Time is up! Let's check your answers. Do you have the same answers with this, kids?
Did you enjoy all our activities? Wow, I am glad to know that. If you didn't get the perfect score, it's okay. You still have lots of activities to do, and I'm sure you will love answering them. Congratulations, kids! You did a great job by answering all the activities. This time, let's have a short recap of our lesson for today.
Sun is the most common and important source of heat. Heat is thermal energy that transfers from objects with high temperature to objects with lower temperature. Heat can transfer through conduction, convection, and radiation. Light travels in a straight line. Transparent objects allow light to pass through. Translucent objects allow some light to pass through. Opaque objects block light. A shadow forms when light is blocked. Sound is produced by the vibration of the particles of an object. Pitch refers to sharpness of a sound. Intensity refers to loudness of sound. The softness or loudness of a sound is called volume. Loud, unpleasant, and disruptive sounds are considered noise.
Now, kids, are you ready to take the final test? Great! So listen carefully and give your best shot in answering this assessment.
Directions. Read the questions carefully and write the letter of the correct answers on your notebook. You are given 5 seconds to answer each item. Let's start! Number 1. All the following are good examples of insulator except... Time is up! What is your answer? Yes, you are right. Number 2. What will happen to a wax when it is placed near on the burning stove? Time is up. What is your answer, kids? Great job! Number 3. The picture shows a pot of water heating on a stove top. Which statement explains what happens to the water in the pot? What is your answer, kids? Amazing! You got it right!
Congratulations, kids! You all did a great job today. Did you enjoy your science exploration? Can you differentiate now heat, light, and sound? Amazing! I hope you can answer the rest of the activities in your module and hope that you had great time learning with me today. Let's learn more interesting things about science in the next episodes. Once again, I am Teacher CLARIFE saying, exploration is limitless if your mind is adventurous. Here in our science adventure, you can be the best explorer you would ever want of becoming too. All you need to do is believe in yourself and make your dreams come true. Before I bid goodbye, let's sing this song once more. Are you ready? I feel the heat right over my skin. I see the light brought about the sun. I hear the sound everywhere around me. We learn that heat, light, and sound are forms of energy. Thank you so much, kids. Goodbye. Have a great day and keep safe always.
Pilot TV na, Pilot TV na, Pilot TV na, Pilot TV.
Manood at makinig sa pag-aaral naming hatid, magsulat at magbasa,
Magbilang, halika na, iba't ibang kaalaman sa TV mo masusundan. Edukasyon, sa inyong pagmaskuhan.